It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his... Safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Motion man is Johnston. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Back deep for the Raiders. It's, oh, look at this. It's a fake. He tried to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And good yardage there after. The catch, they'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. From the 35, here's second down and 2. On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Pass is caught. It's Keandre Lambert-Smith. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcons first down.
A gain of 15. And a Falcon first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the right. That's Pitts.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Motion man is Johnston. On first down, it's White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tyree Wilson on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
30-yard line.
to throw. And that is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Pitts is the man in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge with drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up second.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, from the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. Inside the 30. And he will score. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and long. Throwing now from the gun. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Muma. And the Raiders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver.
He was defended by
And it'll be second down.
Okay, break. Come on, ready.
That's left side to Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First and 10. 28-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Swing this one out to White, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. He's to the 45. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up. To the 40-yard line. Good return.
Their own 40-yard line.
On the ready. 52 ball.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here we go. Yellow.
They put Campbell in motion.
Blue striker. Fight. 97.
Lance looking to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Rail. Yellow. Let's go now. Set.
To throw is Lance. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Max Crosby getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Set. Yellow. 22. Right. Right. Smash. Red. Blaster. 6. Drill. 52. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But Really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Blue. Green jack. Slide blue. 6. Mega.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. 19. Take off.
Once again, it's Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
38-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they go with Genty. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one from 54 yards out. That one is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Red, yellow. Hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards.
Come on, set. 45, right. Set.
Now Lance. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Cole Kmet, touchdown Atlanta. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Billy Bowman on the stop. It's It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard
From
line.
the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Viking 18. Hurt. Street. Check go.
They keep it on the ground with Genty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Check. Ready, go.
They'll go again with Genty. Past the 40. Still going. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
15.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Trouble 38. Here we go. 10 black. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? It is a big play there for the Falcons. Pickup of 46 yards.
First down, Falcons.
Set. Black ultra. 50 green. Ready.
Here's Lance. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Hut.
To throw, here's Lance. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50 feet. Black 40. Claws red. Smash red. Set. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Set, and he's in. Trey Lance. Touchdown Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ready.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube, and he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
Down. Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Ready.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this will wind up incomplete. Quite a call there. They go for the fake punt, but instead they're going to wind up turning the ball over on down.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a fourth down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
Throwing, Lance. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
A gain of 19 yards.
On the ball.
Falcons first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left. Lance. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will score! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Blaster, 6.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Slide blue. White.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
Now Genty. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
Las Vegas.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
On the ground, it's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run right here, and it's Genty. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 12.
36 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Down
12-yard
at
line.
the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Intended for
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar knife. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Bowers. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, ready. Go.
Now give to Genty running right. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Raiders. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Slot man gonna move in motion left.
Set. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Escaping to his left. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45.
That's a gain of 18.
Falcons
First down. 1st and 10 at
The tight end,
46-yard
Komet,
line.
is on the move.
Set.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ready. Let's go. Red. Yellow. Yellow. Stick. Mega. Hut.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tyree Wilson. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
Slide through.
that's what happens.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Steel. Black. Drill green. Blue striker. Black shot. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead.
Falcons 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They put Campbell in motion.
Set, go.
Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
45. What? Hut.
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line.
Result of the play is a safety.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Inside the 25. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Makes the score Raiders 75. Falcons 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now, faking the give. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Raiders 40.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
7-yard line.
That one incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's a 2-point try. Lance bringing the offense to the line.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point
Motion the slot man left.
Opposite. Green. Set.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready.
drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Genty. To the 45. Still going. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
82. Falcons 37.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
White. White. Ready, ready. 45. White. Ultra. Ultra. 6. Mega. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Okay, ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Rail. Yep, come on. Set. Black 40. Needle blue. Ready, ready.
Lance looking to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So this one, a win for the Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month.